Alright guys, welcome to another video. This one's called NoFap and muscle growth. So I've increased my muscle growth over the last couple of months while doing NoFap. And I've come across some realizations. There's truths that I've theorized and I've observed while doing this muscle growth period. And I think I'm going to give you guys a paradigm shift on what people usually believe about muscle growth combined with NoFap. If you look online, the current doctrine is that everybody thinks it's testosterone. Everybody thinks that, all strength and power and even attraction to women, attracting women is from testosterone. Which I believe that it's not true. I don't actually believe it's true because on a deeper level of thinking, everything in this world that we observe and we theorize is based on things coming from the biological world, right? Like it's all coming from like our physical reality, the biology of everything. And that's how all fields are, even medicine, physics, but no one actually thinks about the metaphysical world, So I actually believe there's actually how to explain this without like getting too deep into it. But you know how like when you see there's stories about cancer patients, people who are diagnosed with terminal cancer, and the doctor says like they have a couple of months to live, and then they try something spiritual and then they end up getting cured after a couple of months. It's because there's a certain metaphysical reality that affects your health and affects your physical reality. And so that being said, the NoFap superpowers and the muscle growth, it's not coming from just testosterone. I actually believe that, like, in fact, strength and power and muscle growth actually comes from purity. Like just purifying your own thoughts and your own behavior actually gives you strength and power. And even things like humility, like being a humble person can give you strength and power and give you increase muscle growth. Things like anything that darkens the soul, like anything like greed, egotism, lust. Yeah, like if you go through the Christian 7 deadly sins, any of those that darken your soul actually decrease your actual strength and muscle growth. And I'll just say this, because there is some people that say, well, you look at those bodybuilders, right? Like they're so strong, but how can you say that they're pure? And they're probably not. They're probably not that pure. But I tell you what, if you gave the same level of training and muscle growth development onto someone that did have pure thinking, they would be a lot stronger than that guy. And have a look, think about this observation. Think about this. What about children? Like, look at children. Look how children have, like, so much energy. And they have an ability to learn much quicker than adults as well. Like, if you get a child to learn a new language, he's able to learn so much more quicker than an adult. And they have so much more energy. And it's only because what happens is that during the child's development and growth into adulthood, he's affected by those 7 deadly sins, and actually decreases things like memory, it decreases strength and all those other good qualities. And so, I get you to think about that. And, if anyone's interested, I recommend watching a video. There's a Muslim sheikh called Imam Shafi. He was extremely good at memorizing poetry. And, one day he noticed the lower legs of a woman, her ankles or something. And he realized that it affected his memory. And he asked his teacher, his Islamic scholar teacher, and he said, well, I feel like my memory is getting worse. And the teacher said, stay away from sins, because it is the the sins that actually destroy things like memory. So I believe that's true, man. I believe it's absolutely true. It's all about purity, and I've been trying to keep my thoughts pure and my actions pure, and I'm feeling a lot stronger, and I'm feeling like I can just do endless amounts of push-ups. I have like a fire in me that comes out of nowhere just by purifying my thoughts and my actions. So guys, think about that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.
It says, I complained to my teacher Waqi'a my lack of memorization, and my teacher guided me to abstain from sins, and he said to me, knowledge of deen is from Allah. Knowledge is nur, it's light from Allah, and the light of Allah can never be gifted to those who are consistent sinners.